Mousesports versus Reciprocity, and I do believe, I agree, that this is going to be quite a match. I certainly am excited. I think the desk put things quite astutely, James. You have Chaussette on one side, Speed on the other, and I know Speed wasn't too happy with his performance last week, and I know he's going to be looking to be much more of a factor for his team.
But, you know, they got the win. They got the win.
That's what matters.
For Mouse, this is a big game. They made the move to bring in Scrubkilla so that they can make land. They want to compete. Cookser wants to get back to land incredibly badly. And Scrubkilla is the guy who's going to help you do that. But Reciprocity is the team that all of the European pros put up there at #1. Reciprocity has a target on their back. And there's been lots of conversation on the desk about, you know, is Reciprocity going to be able to rely on Chaussette to play at the level we know he can? Is that the right strategy? Or will we need Fruity and Fair to step up? Last week, everyone was playing their part. So this is certainly going to be a challenge for Mousesports.
And I certainly think that's the key for Reciprocity. You got to have everybody involved. It can't just be Chaussette making plays. And if you're feeding Chaussette and that's working, that's fine, but you have to be able to adjust as well. For Reciprocity last season, as I was about to mention it, Farah was kind of king of the demos on this team, and he picked up one right there, but that was more accidental going for the challenge. But do they go to more of that? I think that depends on how this series starts to shake out. And I'm excited to see how Scrub continues to develop into this roster and how his teammates continue to form around him on Mousesports.
We saw last week Cookser was scoring more than we'd seen him in quite a few seasons. Normally all the way in the back. He has gone through stints where he is putting in shots, getting the cleanup goals. Perhaps Scrubkilla will bring that out in him again, but this is the real test. The team that everyone's putting up there at #1. Mousesports have a challenge ahead.
Yeah, Cooks looked real comfortable last week. But so far, Reciprocity with Fruity. Fruity gets another touch towards midfield. Farah with low boost will collect and leave. Now Fruity again off the challenge from Chaussette, excuse me. Back around. Not really anything materializing for Reciprocity on this attempt, but they do still maintain possession. Chaussette slowing it down, wins the 50 and almost forces an own goal out of Speed.
Always scary when Chaussette has space anywhere, even if it's in the corner. He's always a threat.
Now high ball. Fruity at least buying time, allowing Chaussette to win that 50. But Mousesports do find themselves on the orange half of the field. Scrubkilla was nowhere close to Farah. Will have to rely on Cooks to come in. Scrub will follow it up. Fruity getting bumped out of the way. Speed will take a shot, not enough power.
Double commit from Fruity and Farah. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
That's another win as well. Mousesports scrubs up, and that's a goal. Mousesports on the board first.
Never recovering from that double commit in the corner. Chaussette was last back, and he gets beat from Speed. Farah too far out of the play, and Scrub will just roll in and punch that one through.
And a couple of opportunities where it's either space that was just given by Reciprocity or those 50 wins that were crucial on that play. This time they convert. Good bump from Cooks, giving Speed a free look at the ball. Punting it downfield, he'll collect, allow Cooks to come in. So far looks good for Mousesports. Good pitch control, winning these 50s. Chaussette wins this. Cooks is gonna make life difficult. He bought some time for Scrub, picking up the boost. The shot from Farah's good! Reciprocity tie the game.
The captain had a big week last week as well. This time going upfield, waiting for Fruity to dish it, and Fruity puts it right up to him. A strong shot, 90 miles per hour. I don't know what that is in kilometers, Jorby. I don't have the calculator next to me.
Fast.
But I need to change that setting on my computer.
On the kickoff, there's a demo on the far side from Farah, but this goal is all Fruity all day. Reciprocity have the lead.
Fruity taking this up the wall. And you saw Speed getting up there to challenge him, perhaps thinking Fruity might go for a flip reset, but Fruity just beelines to the ball, quickly gets that shot on target. Speed didn't have a chance.
2 quick goals for Reciprocity. Chaussette forced to play off his backboard, and he does it well. The demo might give him a chance at the 50 with low boost. Wave dash. Oh no, he couldn't recover. That may have been a goal.
Just that wave dash. Sometimes it'll do that, especially if you're not holding handbrake. If you're not holding handbrake, I find that happens much more often, where your car just kicks up, and now Chaussette getting on the board. It's the team hat trick. Farah, Chaussette, and Fruity all getting a goal this game.
Chaussette squares that on his undercarriage, which just pops it forward a little bit. And that can be awkward as you're coming back to net, because you're expecting the ball to be at a certain trajectory. And when you put it at your undercarriage like that, it pops out at first before it starts to drop. So it's a little awkward to read the angle. It's a good shot from Chaussette.
Everyone getting involved. It's been a team effort for Reciprocity. A lot of people put, immense weight on Chaussette to do a lot of work, but in game 1, the effort has been spread out equally.
Whoopsies. That pass just a little too far away from speed. Scrub on the catch and release. That's a free ball for Cooks. I mean, Mousesports just this ball's just kind of hit out. They're not finding a lot of passes. It's a lot of carries themselves, or they pitch it down the field. But they're not really doing anything with this ball right now. This is the first pass that they miss on.
It was a shot opportunity for Cooks, or he even had boost in the tank. Just missing it barely.
Time's not their friend right now against Reciprocity, who hold this 2-goal lead. Speed connects on this pass this time. Scrub just too far off on the read. Speed shot over to the corner. Double commit by Reciprocity, but it's by the entire Mousesports team.
If Scrub gets that hit into the middle, he had Cookser and Speed both looking for the angle. He just missed his opportunity, however, and Speed had to make the hit. Mouse, chance gone by the wayside as the time ticks away. Despite giving up the early lead, Reciprocity come roaring back.
Yeah, goal on the transition. Goal from Fruity to give themselves that 2-goal lead at the end. And Reciprocity pick up right where they left off. They're looking good. I like Fruity in this game. I know for a lot of fans out there over the course of the offseason, they had questions about Fruity. And I think Fruity the last 2 weeks has really stepped up. He has 1 goal, and an assist in this game, as well as 3 saves. That shot from Chaussette was really nice as well, but it feels like a full team effort right now for Reciprocity.
It really is. Defense was there. The only goal that Mouse got was because of that defensive double commit. Farah and Fruity both going for the ball. It was punished by Scrubkilla, but other than that, like you said, Jorby, they didn't really find many passing opportunities. There was a few times, I think it was Scrub that had passed it into the middle. It might have been Speed, but I think it was Scrub passed it in the middle for Cookser. Cookser had boost in the tank, but he just didn't connect with the shot. Then there was another play where Scrub was up in the corner. He had Speed on the near post side.
Yeah.
He had Cookser on far post. Just had to get the pass out into the middle, couldn't connect on it, and the ball bounced out to Speed. Speed, maybe he was trying to get the pass over Cookser, maybe he was trying to go for the shot, but regardless, they weren't able to convert on that opportunity. So Reciprocity setting the tone on offense. Mouse still looking to get that offense working.
And all of the other passes were these, they recognized they had space. They'd have a player way downfield. The one that sticks out in my mind is the one attempted from Cooks to Speed, the whole way on the attacking corner. And Cooks booms it downfield, but it's not necessarily on target. And those long passing plays, they really rarely work. That's a huge miss, and Mousesports will absolutely collect Cooks with the first goal of game 2.
Take another look at this one. Scrub gets it by Fruity, and Chaussette just misses. He had 39 boost left. He was racing to the ball, trying to get there in time. Didn't do it. Free goal for Mouse, just 7 seconds in.
Oh, Farah, does he have it? Almost muscled his way past Speed. I've seen Farah in that situation way too many times to not think that could have been in the net. This time it's not. Farah with control though. Ooh, Fruity. He's diving at that one at first. We'll have to retreat, allow Mousesports to come back. Chaussette trying to reach this pass. Tough to do with no boost, but he won that 50. And he's got this boost on top. He wanted to dunk on Cooks on top. He tried to time it, but Cooks kept it close. There's another, it was light that time, but you have to start wondering about Reciprocity and their comfortability. You've seen a couple of diving plays, double commits where you really shouldn't be panicking. And they're struggling. Chaussette wins a very crucial 50 there. That could have been a goal. And now it's just switched as far as who's winning the challenge game, James. You know, you have Mousesports, Cooks, who's won his last few challenges. Scrub flipping back to make that save, and a good follow-up touch from Cooks.
However, we've seen Mouse in this situation in game 1. They had the lead before Reciprocity got their feet under them, started charging back, and again, it was a missed hit on the backboard. Chaussette going for it when he just couldn't get there in time, but that missed play on the defensive end was what gave Mouse that goal. So we'll see if Mouse can start putting together some infield passes, working on some counterattacks, finding each other in open space. That's what I want to see out of Mouse.
Ooh, Scrub just picking up that save on that dangerous carry in front of his box. We've kind of been locked right now. Chaussette wound up for that shot, blocked by Speed. Now Speed with control, blocked again by Fruity. I mean, this rotation from Mousesports, it's not really affording them any real opportunities at the net. As we pointed out earlier, just capitalizing on a mistake.
And Chaussette just stole both corner boosts from Mouse as he was retreating downfield, and he got the half boost.
Oh, good attempt there from Chaussette.
Another corner boost steal from Chaussette as well. So Reciprocity wearing down this defense. There's the demo.
Oh, off the post from Fruity. And he had smoked the defender in net as well. That was a huge chance for Reciprocity. Fruity knew he had to beat a defender. He tried to just sneak it in and punch it in right next to the posts.
Mouse,
make it happen.
Mouse did well to deal with that buildup. Chaussette whittling them down with all the boost stealing, and that opportunity was a close call. Reciprocity almost tied it up, but Mouse barely hang on, and now they have a chance on the other end.
Cook's light ball taken away by Fruity. Fair on the catch, challenged by Scrub, up for it quickly with Speed. Speed wins that cleanly off the backboard, and it's a huge miss, but no shot comes. It's wide and out to the corner. Opportunity for insurance squandered by Mousesports.
There was a time where it was one defender in net. It was just Fruity against 3 Mouse players. Fortunately for Reciprocity, backup came in time. However, Mouse could have extended their lead.
And there's still plenty of time for Reciprocity. This ball will be Fruity's. Farah picked up the demo, but Scrub knocked the ball away. Off the back wall. Chaussette coming from midfield, wins out the corner. Speed can't get there, but Scrub backing him up, has the save. Scrub, long carry off the side wall. And the challenge knocks it off to the corner. The shot blocked by Chaussette. Mousesports looking for that insurance, because here comes Farah, barely blocked by Speed.
That was a lovely strike by Cookser as well. Just an unbelievable save from Chaussette, who managed to read that play almost like a penalty kick. He just had to predict where that ball was going to get shot.
Ooh. I think Farah was looking for the shot there. He tried to time it as it bounced off the ceiling. That one is over the head of Reciprocity on that demo on Chaussette. He's been a nuisance in net. Just take him out of the play.
Speed. It looked like Speed passed it, but after another look, Chaussette cleared that over to the middle, and Scrubkilla had him read like a book. Jumping right on it. And that is the insurance goal that you want to see if you're a Mouse fan. Approaching the 10-second mark.
Chaussette off the ceiling, and it's saved. I believe that was Scrub on the save.
It was. He had to battle through a bump to get to that ball. Mouse getting the 2-goal win in game 2.
There were a couple of quality opportunities from Reciprocity. This game felt weird to me, just because Mousesports, it felt like they were playing I don't want to say not to lose, but it felt like they were just playing safe.
They weren't playing like Dignitas.
They were not playing like Dignitas. It is very jarring going from Dignitas to Mousesports, that's for sure.
Dignitas, they were taking every opportunity to find each other and work with each other to go downfield. Mouse, in this game, they punished some mistakes. We saw the misread from Chaussette on the backboard. Then we saw the pass into the middle from Chaussette. So it wasn't the greatest game from Chaussette. He did have a big save on the shot from Cookser. But Mouse is not really giving them any breathing space. You see Speed and Scrub always in those positions to shut down the plays. Mouse, their defense has been solid. Their defense has been solid, but the question is still around offense, and you feel like that's always been the case for Mouse. There's been times where they've had their offense be unstoppable, but sometimes things just don't click. And even right now, you're still looking for things to click so that they can start playing off each other.
Yeah, it feels like they're too reliant on 50s on offense. If they do win those consistent challenges, because when they're passing to each other, it's always contested, and if they win that, they usually score, or they at least stay on offense for a little longer. But
it's also something that Reciprocity's always been good at, is the communication,
yeah,
and not giving teams much space to get those passing plays done. The communication for Reciprocity has always been good. The team play, the spacing, they don't make that many mistakes. We did see the double commit that they got punished on, but for the most part, they're very good at that. So you got to wonder if that's the main factor in the fact that Mouse can't really get many team plays going. But regardless, it worked for Mouse, so just keep repeating that. Shut down Chaussette, make him make mistakes, and get the series win.
Well, the whiff doesn't cost them there, but that's been a couple for Chaussette in the last 2 games. Speed will pitch this up high. Cook's just got in the way of Farah. Tried to open up the net there. Knew Farah was going to make a challenge. Cook's up again on his own back wall. High ball to Speed. Falling straight down to him. Speed has another chance at it. That's a shot on net. Chaussette has the block. Backflip from Fruity to take another look. Scrub blocks it in midfield. Nothing going here for Mousesports yet. Still Cooks back over to Speed. Cooks again off that touch from Chaussette. Reciprocity content to wait for these touches from Mousesports, but Scrub keeps cutting them off in midfield.
That was lovely. Farah, he knew he had Chaussette in the middle of the field, but Scrub had sniffed that out so early, he was not going to let that play come to fruition.
Scrub follows that nicely. Back over to Speed. That's a shot on net. What a banger from Speed. 1-0.
Just what the doctor ordered. Scrub.
143.
Scrub passing that over. It was so close, too, because he was in danger of hitting the post and messing up his ability to drive, but he nails a pass over to Speed. We said we wanted to see more team plays.
The hyper beam.
And Speed, that was the hyper beam indeed.
Fruity had the hyper beam last season. Speed did it to him this time. That was fun. What a shot.
And what a pass from Scrub.
Yeah, absolutely. Now Mousesports another lead. Speed pops this up. And this time, and James, I think this is credence to your point, is that Reciprocity did such a good job cutting down options for Mousesports. That's why they weren't able to find those passes, because on those last 2 possessions, those last 2 sequences, Mousesports were finding each other in space. They had space, and so were able to complete some of those passes and win a 50 or 2 along the way. It looks good. Speed, 1 demo. Does he have 2? He forced Fruity to jump early, but Fruity will win that touch for now as Speed rolls right back up. Life is difficult if you're in a Reciprocity car right now. Oh, Chaussette wins, and you know what? Life isn't hard for very long if you're Chaussette.
And this is unfortunate for Mouse. The perfect dunk. Cookser flips into this, but Chaussette, you saw him flip to the side. He did not try to directly challenge Cookser. By flipping to the side like that, he's able to redirect that ball's trajectory and get it towards net.
Big win from Fruity on the kickoff as well. Chaussette's just there to confirm, but this plays all Fruity.
And what a turn of events we've witnessed. Fruity getting to that ball quick, getting the touch past Cookser, then the rebound chance for Chaussette. It looks like we're starting to see Mouse blossom, but then the flower shrivels up and dies as we have 2 quick goals from Reciprocity.
They had that evil on them in Season 8. Don't put it to them here. Oh, Fruity. That was an interesting touch. He might have been able to get back to that. Fell too low. Mousesports now having to play more defense. Another good challenge from Fruity. Reciprocity's approach to the ball, very good. Reading the field very well right now. Scrub stole the boost. Now the pass out to Speed is wide. He had to avoid a defender. He picks up the demo. Scrub out the corner, looking for his man. He got him, but it's blocked, broken up. Still Mousesports ball. Cooks off the backboard. It'll be Fruity's ball. And Speed will be forced to retreat. Chaussette on that carry across, forcing Mousesports long. He actually stole the boost out off the ceiling. Chaussette, the big sock, scores!
Chaussette, is there anything he can't do?
He literally went from one corner
and it
chased it to the other
and
corner.
it hit off Cooks as well.
And he took the boot. The only way that happens is if he steals the boost. And then he's like, yeah, ceiling shots. I mean, that's the easy part of this.
If you're Cookser, you can't catch a break right now. You're getting dunked on by Chaussette. Chaussette is hitting it off of you when he's taking ceiling shots. Even the other goal, it was poked around him by Fruity. Rebound by Chaussette.
Oh.
Chaussette, that was a hat trick for him. He is Cookser's worst nightmare in this game.
Chaussette. He is Cookser's worst nightmare.
Chaussette's a player you can build a team around.
It's just his ability, his challenge game is unreal. We saw it lead to a goal. It was a goal. And then just winning challenges in midfield, his ability to control. Chaussette could do it all. How about that shot? But it's blocked this time by Cooks. Mousesports still not out of it. However, Reciprocity are in the driver's seat and look to take game advantage in the series. Ooh, Cooks got chipped on his way to get to that.
It was good hustle.
Good touch from Scrub. Chaussette keeps the ball right in front of him. He gets chipped out of the way, trying to steal. I like the idea from Mousesports there. It was a close rotation from Reciprocity on defense, and if they could shovel that ball out, you might have a shot opportunity. It didn't happen for him, though. And now we're locked. Chaussette.
They broke it up.
I mean, time's running out. I won't say anything to it. Team Reciprocity. How about it?
Chaussette with the hat trick.
How about it?
And again, it was a situation where Mouse gets out to that early lead. They start to look good. It was a play from Scrub over to Speed, where Speed blasts it in. You called it the hyper beam.
Well, that's your turn.
Then, I did. Maybe I coined it, but I took that from a different game.
That's fair. That's fair.
But Reciprocity, 3 unanswered goals.
That shot. But it was the lead up to that shot that was so crucial to that even being a thing. There it is right there.
Zero hesitation. And
yeah.
Pirelli broke down the play where Chaussette was coming off the ceiling to make a pass to Farah. The thing that's so powerful about Chaussette is that he doesn't take even a split second to think about what he's doing. He doesn't hesitate. He just does it on instinct. And when you do that, you give the defense no time to react.
Yeah.
Before, in the play that Pirelli broke down, it was an immediate pass. But in this situation, it was a shot. So when you're a defender and Chaussette's going up the ceiling, you have no idea what's coming.
Absolutely.
You have no idea. And I would hate to be in that situation where you've got to defend that. And this time, Chaussette going for net, and he hits his mark.
Man, I really think Fruity's playing really well. Fruity, on that kickoff goal that happened, it was just the way he approached it. Very mechanically solid on the play. He had that diagonal flip to give him the extra boost that, it's a little faster than boost to get you to the ball faster, and won the touch by millimeters.
That little poke. That's all it took.
Yeah.
Cookser, quality defender. And he set it up on a tee for him.
Yeah. Reciprocity. One more game to take down Mousesports.
It's got to be the eSports decal.
It must be.
Although, Chaussette's using the Fennec.
But none for him, but clearly he doesn't. Clearly
he doesn't.
He's good without it.
Yeah,
he's good without it.
He could be playing in a washing machine, and he would still make these goals happen.
He could probably score without touching his controller. I'm convinced at this point. The speed. That could be like the many myths of Chaussette. You're like, I heard Chaussette scored 3 goals with his toes. something like that.
Voice commands.
Yeah. Voice
NES
commands.
controller.
Turn, jump, boost, go. Farah, his shot, double commit here by Mouse. Nice pass from Cooks to Scrub. Still trying to find something, Mousesports, on this possession. Scrub trying to slow this down, and Chaussette coming straight in front. Demo for Fruity to come in, the pass to Farah, dumps it down, and Scrub makes that save, but Chaussette's there around the corner, makes that next touch in front. Farah, shot way wide, and again, Scrub and Speed, double commit.
However, I love that series of events for Farah. Farah has all the time in the world. He was upfield. He gets the demo on Cookser. Then he almost gets the redirect, sticks around, almost had a chance to score a ball that was centered.
That was a good idea from Mouse right there. Speed, that pass to Scrub, it was just right on top of his car. Tough angle for Scrub to find. And I didn't see Scrub's boost at the time, so I'm not sure what he was working with. Maybe couldn't redirect to make something happen. Cooks, another touch out, Scrub. Now Mouse aren't winning the 50s. It's Farah winning 50s. Chaussette off the backboard. Shot is not good. Cooks has the block, but it's still coming at the net. Speed, another save. Speed catching it off the wall, trying to get it by Fruity. He can't.
Even that double tap, it didn't seem like Chaussette would be able to get around it to get the second effort. He almost put it on target, generated a rebound opportunity. Reciprocity kicking it into high gear. Mouse, as we are just inch past the halfway point of the game, still looking how to crack the code that is Reciprocity.
Off the backboard, shot by Cooks is blocked immediately by Farah. Coming back to his own touch, Fruity picking this up, makes one miss, Speed close behind. Downfield across the corner, now in front of the box. Scrub just missed the touch. He was in position for it. He just couldn't make contact.
Unfortunate for Mouse. Nobody touched that ball as it rolled across net. Any amount of connection on that ball would have resulted in the go-ahead goal.
Things cannot break Mousesports' way at all. Cooks across the corner. Speed trying to muscle his way through, but Chaussette is just making everybody's life miserable. Even there, getting bumped out of the way. Farah pops it over one. Blocked this time by Speed. Reciprocity, complete control right now. Chaussette the shot just high. Fruity looking for a bump onto somebody. Farah, he's got free reign over where he puts it off the crossbar. Chaussette couldn't find it. It was blocked again.
I love this confidence from Farah. He had that space to start the counterattack, and him keeping that ball and going for the shot, it put Mouse in a scramble. And almost, again, getting Reciprocity that goal. Reciprocity has had some beautiful chances, but Mouse, credit to their defense for holding on.
Great bump, Cooks. Gave Speed clean look past midfield. Cooks back to Scrub, off the corner, straight in front of the box, but Speed has to chase it down and just try to manage this touch in the corner. And this has been Mousesports. Like, they find the pass, they get to the corner, something's in front of the box, but no one's ready for it because Reciprocity are all over this ball. Still 0-0, Chaussette right in front, shot up high, Cooks has the save and gets it safely to the corner.
Huge save. Chaussette didn't have much runway to get a strong hit on it, but still managed to pack some authority into that shot. Cookser reacted quickly to get up high. We're winding into the final seconds, still scoreless.
Up high, here for Fruity. Wins that touch clean. It's Speed's ball. He tries to pitch it downfield, but it's to Farah. No one's going to be able to catch that for Reciprocity. Game point for Reciprocity in overtime. One goal gives them a victory in the series. Mousesports just hunting for game 5. How does this shake out? Mousesports probably thankful for a break for a couple seconds to get reset. Scrub was looking for that read against Farah. He didn't have it. High ball. Blocked this time by Fruity. Defense has been managed well by Reciprocity. Farah picking up a demo to give them some breathing room, and breathing room they get. No immediate follow-ups. Long clears down the field, trying to test Reciprocity, but every test they give them, they pass with flying colors.
Vera gave up possession though, and Cooks are just going to launch it towards the backboard, perhaps hoping for a mistake on defense by Reciprocity.
I mean, Mousesports, there's just no headway on offense. Scrub, good catch, but Fruity's right on top of him. Tight rotation as Chaussette tried to get back to midfield. Scrub, it was a potential breakaway opportunity. He just could not handle the ball.
I mean, he recovered quite well to stay with the play.
Ooh, Scrub couldn't get there, and Farah will score. I thought Scrub was going to get to this, but it's Reciprocity taking this game from Mouse with a victory.
Scrub was on the wall, and that ball sailed over his head. Farah, the captain, ending the series. Reciprocity, 3-1 over Mouse.